Hi, I'm the math guy, Steve. Let's try solving this equation. So this is what we would call a quadratic equation, okay? Where we have, to solve quadratic equations, we want to get 0 on one side. We already have that here. And then we want to try factoring the other side. Now, if factoring doesn't work, we may have to use the quadratic formula. But for this one, I think it's pretty factorable. So let's try it. When factoring and there's a 1 in front, the way we factor is by using what we call double bubble. It's this double set of parentheses, okay? Then the first terms we need to multiply to give us x squared. So typically we put an x and an x, okay, all right. And now we need numbers that multiply to give me this constant term, the c, multiply to give me 21, and then add to give me the middle term, okay, to give me that middle coefficient. So negative 10 in this one. So let's see, what numbers multiply to give me 21? And we're talking about whole numbers. So here we would say, okay, well, 1 and 21, I know give me 21. But also 3 and 7. So which of these add to give me the middle? Now the middle is a negative 10. So we probably say, gotcha, 3 and 7. But if I need negative 10, I would need a negative 3 and a negative 7. And so those are the numbers we would use to put inside of our double bubble, negative 3 and negative 7. And so our goal, again, is to get 0 on one side, then factor the other side. Now we can set each of these factors equal to 0. That's called using the zero product principle. Okay. So set each one equal to 0. X minus 3 equals 0 and x minus 7 equals 0. And we solve each of these equations separately. So here solving, we would add 3 to both sides. Okay. So x equals 3. All right. There's one of our solutions to this equation. And then add 7 to both sides. Got it. So we get x equals 7. There's our other solution. So with quadratics, typically we have 2 solutions. And so that's it. Oh, don't forget, you can check it, okay? We call it our Nike step, right? Check it, you get it, okay. So let's try checking it. How do we check to make sure we have the solutions? Well, with equations, it's easy to check because we can plug those solutions into the original equation and see if we get a true statement. Let's try it. Okay, if I plug in 3 for all the x's, let's see what we get. 3 squared minus 10 times 3 plus 21. We're asking, is that equal to 0? Well, I know 3 squared is 9, okay. Minus 10 times 3 is 30 plus 21. Is that equal to 0? Well, 9 minus 30 is negative 21. So negative 21 plus 21, is that equal to 0? It surely is. Yep, 0 equals 0. That works. It checks out. Okay, let's try 7. We have to check 7 as well. Plug it in for all the x's and see if we get a true statement. So here, that would be 7 squared, got it, minus 10 times another 7 plus 21. Is that equal to 0? Let's see. Well, 7 squared is 49 minus 10 times 7 is 70 plus 21. Is that equal to 0? Well, 49 minus 70 is negative 21 plus 21. Is that equal to 0? It surely is. 0 equals 0. Okay. So both of these check out, meaning both of these would be the solutions to our quadratic equation. And so again, solving quadratic equations isn't very difficult as long as we follow some pretty easy steps. Get 0 on one side, factor the other side, then we can set each factor equal to 0. So always remember, math is everywhere.